Tea Squad. It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with another behind the scenes tea video. Sorry I've been gone all week. As you can hear, I'm nasally. I caught the flu this week. No, I don't got the Rona. I went grocery shopping Monday and my dumb ass went outside without an umbrella and it was raining and I was outside for about 2 hours in the rain, back and forth to the car. And so that's why I got sick. I had every intentions on filming Monday, but by Monday night, it was already starting and I got sick. I'm still sick right now. I'm not 100%, but I'm feeling a lot better enough to do reviews again. So I decided that I'm going to start combining all of my behind the scenes tea, if it's a lot, into one video a week. It might not be every week, but close to it. Spill the tea, however, will be back once I finish my next project, my next book. A lot of you guys have been asking about it, and it will be back once the next book is done. Okay, so let's get into it. So the season finale of the mid-season finale, we found out, of Love and Hip Hop New York aired Monday. I was wondering, like, where's the reunion? We've never not had a reunion. And then when the episode went off, we found out that this is just the mid-season finale and that Love and Hip Hop New York will be back in April, I believe, which is the first time they've ever done something like that where they bought the show back twice. I actually like the idea because if you've noticed with Miami and New York, they've been filming in real time. So we've been seeing a lot of the reality stars drama playing out like literally a few weeks after it happened in real time, which I think is a lot better than only filming for 4 or 5 months, airing the show and then being gone for a year or whatever. So I like this idea. I'm excited about Love and Hip Hop New York coming back. We left off on quite a few cliffhangers, so I'm excited about that. Okay, now over Remy and Joe Budden did an interview with The Breakfast Club, and he spilled a lot of really interesting behind the scenes tea about production and filming and cost and everything, which explained why the show looks like it does now. It looks better. The feeling is better. We saw a shift in the way they film over the last 2 years, and this is why. I told you guys, Mona doesn't have as much control as she used to. Love and Hip Hop is now pretty much produced by Big Fish Entertainment, who also produces Black Ink Crew and Black Ink Crew Chicago, amongst numerous other shows. So here's the tea.
Every show I watch, I'm counting everyone's checks. They've eliminated all of the people who are paid in the bracket that Charlemagne is speaking about. There is nobody on that show that's cheap. This is an expensive show now.
You can tell from your photos.
Mona's not even really running anymore. It's Big Fish, right?
Let me tell you about Big Fish. I really like them.
You don't like Big Fish?
No, I really like that. I'm gonna tell you why. Because they don't mind spending it in order to, like, there's some people that they want to get a product and they'll lower the quality of it if they feel like, look at, I'll give it an example. God, this is probably gonna come back to haunt me. But look at the Knicks, right? The Knicks don't never really need to pay to get a good team because people are still sell out the Garden because it's the Knicks. So I feel like with other regimes, with the whole Love and Hip Hop brand, they knew people was gonna tune in just because it was Love and Hip Hop. Right. Whereas and that's why if you look back, you would have never seen a scene with me, Andy, Joe, this one, because it was too expensive. So when I come now, like we had my off parole party, I'm looking at everybody's there, Christian and Joe and I'm like, oh, they dropped the bad scene. But it's every scene is like that. Right. Safari and Erica's wedding, things like that, and they don't mind. They just flew with me.
So as we learn now, they have a way more expensive cast, and it seems like they don't get paid a base salary. They get paid per episode that they're in, which is what the Real Housewives franchise is now trying to do. Instead of giving them just a base salary, they're now trying to pay these reality stars based on how many scenes they actually film, which is more cost efficient, because if you're not bringing it, then there's no reason for us to be giving you all of this money. So I'm liking the new direction in the way that Love and Hip Hop is venturing in. I'm liking it. The old formula just wasn't working anymore. They need fresh new blood in there. So I'm excited to see where everything is going to go moving forward. Now, you know, I had posed a question a few few weeks ago, like, where is Janoske? And now we see why she hasn't been on any episodes, because she simply didn't have a storyline and she didn't bring it. But I did find Janoske. Here's a clip of her filming a music video, and we haven't seen her because her ass probably died getting bit by this goddamn snake.
If I put the pressure in the pain, I'm gonna leave it.
So her ass is over there trying not to get bit. So that's probably why we ain't seen her. Last we seen in Janoske, she got swallowed up by this goddamn python or anaconda or whatever the fuck it is. She a better bitch than me, because it wouldn't have been I. I want to give a shout out to Joshua Peak. I told you, Joshua, I got you. He had sent me some tea on the MJ IG story that I posted a few weeks back. So shout out to you, Joshua. He's a loyal T Squad member. What up? Also, shout out to T Squad member Takara Johnson. She sent me a Cash App little gift. So thank you so much. It was unexpected, but I appreciate it. Thank you a lot, Takara Johnson. Okay, now on to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta news. Well, it's not really Love and Hip Hop Atlanta news. It's about Stevie J Raggedy ass. So I know you guys probably heard about this story with, he tweeted, "Good morning, ladies. Retire those lace fronts from Love and Hip Hop Miami, except PM Prima Donna. Fire hair and makeup immediately. Have our beautiful sisters looking nuts out here." So, you know, a lot of the cast members over there at Love and Hip Hop Miami was quite offended by what he had to say. I was just wanting to know, like, why was he so goddamn concerned about female issues, women issues? Like, do you got a lace front? Like, what's going on, sis? Is this something you want to tell us, girlfriend? You had just a little bit too much time on your hand. Don't you got like 90 million kids you need to be tending to and child support? Like, okay. So Trick found out about what he had to say, and Trick had this to say in response.
Post on social media a comment about somebody from Miami, I'm gonna check them. And then get on social media and you comment about girls from Miami on Love and Hip Hop Miami, now it's getting personal. That means you a girl dog. The next girl dog say something, I'ma slap you like you. You hear me, boy?
Hey, I'm happy to see Trick stepping up for the girls. I'm happy about that, because these are, first of all, they're young girls. Why are you so concerned, Stevie J? Like I said, you got too many things on your plate to be worried about somebody lace front. And from my recollection, the lace fronts don't look too bad. It's just the styles that these girls are wearing. It's not pretty much the lace fronts itself. It's the styles that they wear on there. They just ghetto as hell, but that ain't got nothing to do with the lace fronts itself. So this is what Stevie J had to say in response to Trick Daddy.
I said what I said earlier in hopes to get the attention of the executives who's handling our hair and makeup for our beautiful Latina and Black women. And men for that matter. Listen, my job here is done. I'm sure y'all will be looking awesome, you know what I'm saying, from this point moving forward at the reunion and all that. You know what I'm saying? Live a healthy lifestyle. Peace and blessings, y'all.
Okay, well, somebody had to remind girlfriend about how his own wife lace fronts be looking. Now, y'all know I go up for Miss Faith Evans. Faith Evans in my top 5 favorite female singers of all times category. She's my heart. But somebody dug up some pictures of sis and had to remind Stevie that he needs to be worried about at home than worried about what's going on out here in these streets. So here's a picture of Faith with a really horrible lace front. If you can see, her foundation wasn't blended into the lace front. It was like foundation, her real skin, and then the lace front. It was horrible. Then somebody dug up this picture of Faith with this Rick James inspired dude. So I hate they had to bring sis in this, because she ain't had nothing to do with it, but that shut Stevie up real quick. Last week they filmed the Love and Hip Hop Miami reunion, and so I got a lot of the fashions already before it aired. You know, when the reunion airs, we'll do our fashion yays or nays, what looked good, what didn't, but I want to show you guys some of the fashion beforehand. So here's Bobby Light's outfit. Very Little Nas X. I liked it. It. It looked a lot better than his first two reunion outfits. I liked it a lot. Here's a picture of Bobby and Santana. I'm gonna save my thoughts for when we do the actual reunion review. Here's a close up of JoJo and Trick. Yeah, okay. Here's Hood Brat. Who Jesus? Right. Here is Prima Donna giving you Big Bird teas. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Here is Joy. If Joy only looked like this on the show, Joy looked beautiful in the picture. In real life, I didn't care for the dress though. In real life, when I saw a video of the dress, it looked very cheap. Here is Trina in Versace from head to toe. It looked better. Trina looked a lot better on camera than she did in photographs. Here is Shay giving you Halloween realness. I kind of like it, and then again, there's things about it that I don't like. But Shay's fashions have come a long way. Here's Amara, child. Just the what in the quinceañera. I don't know. Here is a full body picture. I don't know what in the hell Amara be channeling, but girl. Here is Chameleon. Very cultural appropriation, unless she got some of this Indian in her heritage. I think this was very inappropriate for her to wear. Here is Sukihana. I liked Sukihana's look for the most part. For her, this was a step up. And then here is what the ladies had to say on what Stevie J said about their lace fronts.
You and every other man that has something to say about women's hair, cut it out, okay? We don't talk about y'all nappy-ass hair, y'all struggling beards that can barely connect, or nothing else you guys have going on. When I look at Love and Hip Hop Miami, the cast, most of the women hair is laid, and we're talking about mine. You never catch my hair. Always late, always done by the best. Are you serious?
Bitch, we don't even care about you no more. Ever since Jocelyn done left you, ho. And how her wigs look good now, but when she was with you, her wig was hot. And now you talking about some bitch's wigs on Love and Hip Hop Miami. You ain't never seen a wig look this good.
I really, really like you, but I do not like the statement you made about the Love and Hip Hop females and their lace front wigs. I just want to tell you to kiss my ass.
I thought that was up that you was making fun of our lace fronts, because I got one right now, and I know this look better than any bitch you ever dealt with.
I'm on Stevie J's side because he wasn't coming.
Dear Steve, because I got one right now, and I know this look better than any bitch you ever dealt with.
I'm on Stevie J's side because he wasn't coming from that point of view, how everybody's taking it. He just want all us black American queens to look African American. He wants to look good.
You was worried about the wrong thing. You a man, honey. Say the man's place.
Stevie J can't be talking about me because he obviously don't know my name. My hair is always laid, and the rest of my crew is also.
We get to these teams. We some hard-working women. We get out there, we grind. So, bitch, if the wig ain't lifted, so you is not grinding hard enough. I don't give a what a Stevie J got to say about a bitch like me.
Stevie, why you keep me on the bus? Remove me from this narrative. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna do late.
Because I got...
Child, I can't. And remember on the last review I did with Amara and MJ and their telenovela argument, and I told you they was acting their asses off pretty much a few days after that episode aired. She posted this.
Perry, I'm in Atlanta. I'm in your city, so what we gonna do? I know you got a lot of projects coming up, and I know you don't have an Afro-Latina in any of your series, so you might be able to write a script for me. Check me out.
That was a message that she sent to Tyler Perry. I told you she was acting her ass off. That was nothing but an audition tape there for her ass to send in for him. I told you she was acting, and he was acting too. Don't be surprised if you find one of them on Sisters or the Haves and the Haves Nots or one of them other whack ass shows that Tyler Perry be out here producing. Don't be surprised when you see MJ and Amara on one of Tyler Perry's shows, because I told you they was acting, and I told you that was nothing but an audition tape. Now on to growing up hip hop news. Remember Christina DeBarge? She left the show a few seasons back, but remember the last season she was on the show, she was being accused of dating her manager who was married. He was always filming with her. They was always together. She denied it. He denied it, but we all saw through the bullshit. Well, guess what? Guess who's engaged? Her and her manager. They are now engaged to be married. He just proposed to her. Christina done gained a little weight. She got a little chunky, but she's still very pretty. They're still denying that they ever was dealing with each other. So somebody said in the comment section, so the rumors were true then. No need to hide your relationship. Your heart loves who it loves, no matter what anyone has to say. You both adult wins. Congrats on your engagement. Marriage to you both. Continue to be blessed. Well, Adonis, that was his name. He responded and said, no, they were not. You're talking about a fictional TV show from 3 years ago. Romeo just quit, citing rumors of a fake love triangle that almost cost him his real relationship. People lives can completely change in less time than 3 years. Cassie is a great example of that. Why is he bringing Cassie into this? Frequently, proximity to someone does not equate to a more than platonic relationship. So if you're going to congratulate, just congratulate. No need to bring up rumors and such. Thank you for your congratulations anyway. Girl, you doing way too much. Nigga, ain't nobody dumb. Y'all was fucking around. Stop it. Stop it, sir. You spent more time with her on this show than you did your wife. Boy, bye. Congratulations. Hope it lasts. Nobody cares. Now on to the Real Housewives of Atlanta news. I want to give a shout out to a T Squad member, SJJ. She pointed something out in the comment section that really stuck out to me, and I screenshotted her comment and I wanted to bring it up. So SJJ said, I think we need to start side-eyeing Cynthia. Cynthia, to be honest, is the reason Tanya and Kenya fell out. True. And Cynthia is the one that brought the cookie lady to 2 events with the intention of confronting Tanya. Facts. If you watched the behind the scenes show that they do for Real Housewives of Atlanta, it was pointed out that before Kenya had even brought the cookie lady around, Cynthia had already brought her to 2 events prior to that so she could confront Tanya. And one of those events was early on in the season, and that was at Brooklyn's little coming out party. So everybody's so mad at Kenya, but nobody's mad at Cynthia because Cynthia was the one that brought her around in the first place. And she even admitted on the after show that she brought her around so the cookie lady could talk to Tanya herself. So everybody want to be mad at Kenya, call Kenya messy. Cynthia is low-key messy, and that's my girl. You know, we in a whole relationship with each other, but I don't like the way sis moves sometimes. So, then SJJ said, then she goes behind Kenya's back to tell Tanya without Kenya to clear her name and to leave Kenya hanging, which she did. Then Cynthia again sort of ambushes Kenya at the dinner, trying to force her to fellowship with Nene, as she did. Why wouldn't she at least ask Kenya if she were up to talking to Nene, given her state of mind? Exactly. And people are forgetting, then she put in quotations, I did too before Candy reminded us, that Cynthia brought a woman to Candy when she was engaged to Ty to tell her that Ty was an opportunist. Remember that. That's why I'm baffled at people being so dismayed by Kenya's antics when it's all been done before by the other women. At least you know what you're getting with Kenya. Cynthia is sneaky. And I told y'all that bitch was sneaky when I saw she been wearing braids like me. I mean, I looked up and it's like single white female, all of a sudden this bitch trying to look like me, talk like me. I'm like, girl, Mike love both of us. Calm the fuck down, Cynthia, 50 Cent. So yeah, keep that in mind when you're watching this show. Y'all need to be really focusing on little Cynthia. So Nene did an interview this past week with Angela Lee's Lip Service, and on the show she spilled quite a lot of her own tea about infidelity in her marriage, her wanting to have an open relationship. This is what she had to say on her catching Greg cheating on her. Now remember a few weeks back I told y'all the tea was that when she found out Greg had cancer, that she had also just found out around that same time that he had cheated on her, and that's why she was treating him the way that she was, because she couldn't leave him, of course, because he had fucking cancer. So here's what she had to say about how she found out about Greg cheating allegedly with one of her staff members at her store.
How about you and Mr. Greg be FaceTiming and talking? I said,
Come again? You and Mr. Greg?
yeah, and I'm in a whole room like with people like this, and I'm standing up and I said, Greg who? Yeah, exactly. Which Greg?
Greg.
And then I don't even get out of character at all. I just sat there and I said, really? And you know how some of these gay guys are when they get upset. He was just like spilling out, you a lie, you a this, I was with you in the restaurant, you showed me, you FaceTime, you just doing all like that. And because I saw him doing it, I knew he wasn't lying.
Right.
Like the way he was looking at, she was in awe, shock. So I said, well, hold on, 1 second, hold on. Let me get my phone. Let me call Greg while we're in the meeting.
Maybe you should call Greg.
Right.
Since you like the
I picked up the phone and I said, let me tell you how this is how Greg do it. I picked up the phone while all the employees sitting there, and then mostly women, they were in shock. The women are all like, we on your side.
we on
your side. So how about you and Miss? You've been talking to Juanita? And he said, no, I ain't never talked to her. You gotta be. I was like, okay, you have 5.
You too damn emotional.
Like he went insane.
Okay, you got it.
As one question, he was screaming, like going crazy. And then I said, okay, you worried. And I hung up. And then her phone beeped. While we were sitting there, she picked up the phone. I said, I got it.
Let me ask you.
He didn't say Juanita who.
I got it.
You know they gotta say who
Then he
first.
called me back, and then he started trying to come up with all these stories. We were just talking, it wasn't about nothing. We were just, and I looked,
you
Juanita
lied.
was looking at me. I said, so you know what you need to do, don't you? And then
It's
she
your
was
shit.
like, can I talk to you?
It's your
I need to talk to you. I said, you need to drop your keys in your bag.
And get out.
And she kept saying, well, can I talk to you? I said, you know what you need to do, girl.
Damn.
That little gay boy was like, show you the door. Call Rick.
So it amazes me that she delights in Kenya's being cheated on and mistreated when she over there dealing with issues they said. Like, all of these girls are in the same position. She getting cheated on, Kenya getting cheated on, mistreated, Portia being cheated on, mistreated. Hell, me and Cynthia about to be cheated on and be mistreated. They all going through the same thing, so it just cracks me up that misery loves company and they want to turn each other down when y'all all in the same boat. Ain't none of y'all marriages grade A and up to standard and up to par. Like all of y'all in some bullshit. So after that came out, it was revealed that okay, so I'm just gonna read you the story. So it was revealed that Nene once caught her husband Greg Leakes having inappropriate conversation with her swag boutique employee Juanita Marshall. Here is Juanita Marshall. This is a very pretty woman, very pretty. According to an anonymous source close to the Leakes family, she's allegedly having her own affair. The source tells Page 6 that Nene started seeing a man named Rodney while launching her MGM National Harbor Resort location of Swag Boutique last spring. She spends a lot of time in Maryland, not only because of this boutique, but also because of her boyfriend. The employee that she allegedly fired is also speaking out. So the source continued, Nene flaunts her relationship with him around openly like they're together. While Nene's been booked and busy, the source also alleged that her husband went looking for companionship in Juanita. Nene was always gone doing her own thing, so he gave Juanita an offer. If she played her cards right, he would pay for her mortgage and give her a monthly allowance. With Nene money, girl, you niggas is bold. However, Page 6 also spoke to Juanita Marshall, to which she denied their involvement being anything more than Swag Boutique related. Juanita said, Greg never propositioned me. I was a store manager, so I talked to him just like her other managers from her other locations that talked to him. Unlike Nene's recount of the story, Juanita says she was not fired from Swag. She quit. I left willingly because at the time it was just out of hand. It was too much drama for me, so I decided not to stay. I walked away from the position. Lastly, the source claims that Greg and Nene Leakes are separated which I 100% believe, and swag boutique employees have been notified of that. Nene and Greg's relationship is pretty much a business relationship, which I 100% agree. If you watch Wendy Williams always talks about how every weekend Nene is calling her, let's get up, let's do her, let's spot her. She always in New York coming to see Wendy spending time. She ain't never with a goddamn husband. Nene has ideas and Greg can execute those ideas, and that's the only reason why they are together. Which, like I said, I 100% believe that they have, they're just married for business reasons at this point, and it's cheaper to keep both of them because I don't think that they have a prenup, if I'm not mistaken. If they do, I don't remember them getting a prenup the second time around they got married. So I believe it all. I believe she got her own little piece. He out here doing him, and the rest of the interview that she did with lip service pretty much solidifies that. This is what she had to say about them having an open relationship.
Be like, all right, you know what, Greg? Tonight you could go do whatever you want. A pass.
You know what? Greg has took passes that I didn't even give him. So no. I mean, at this point, if he wanted to go, I'm sure he would just go the hell on. But I would like to talk open relationship. And I have talked about that with Greg. I've said to him, if you're going to cheat, your relationship is open anyway, right? So why not call it an open marriage? And Greg said, hell no, because I don't want nobody eating out my garden. And I was like, okay.
And that's because they
but they might eat out your garden and you don't know about it.
That's because they can dish it, but they can't take it.
That's right. See, they don't mind stepping out, but they don't want you to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But if Greg wanted to go be with somebody right now, I would say go right on. Why am I going to try and keep him from doing something that he wants to do? Then I have to make a choice myself if I want to stay with him or not, right? And I probably would stay with him.
Does it make you feel like you can do what you want if he's doing what he wants?
I do what I want anyway.
Okay.
I really do.
But he just doesn't want to hear about it.
And I don't want to hear about what he's doing either. I'm in New York. He's in Georgia.
Right.
I'll leave here and go to D.C. and I'll leave there and head to the next city. And he's still out in Georgia. So whatever he's doing, I don't need to know about it. We really had this conversation.
Like, let me
no, I don't need to pop up. We have real conversations like this. Whatever you are doing, like at this point, if you are doing anything, just as long as I don't know about it.
Right.
Because you are really being disrespectful if I find out about it.
An insider.
Well, there you have it. She said, I'm going to D.C. I mean, Maryland. D.C. is in Maryland. Maryland is in D.C., correct? Well, like she just pretty much said, they have an open relationship at this point. She's doing her. She got her own thing going on. He got his own thing going on. They just don't want to know about what each other is doing. If it works for them, fine. It wouldn't be me, couldn't be me. But hey, they've been married for 59 years. So hell, what is good for the goose is good for the gander. But it's just, like I said, amazes me how she likes to talk about her marriage is this and her marriage is that, when your marriage is just as fucked up as Kenya's and Portia's and everybody else's. So just, girl, bye. Whatever they decide to do is what they decide to do. It's ridiculous to me, but hey, it ain't my marriage. But ain't that the pot kettle calling the kettle black, the way that she treats other people. And last but not least, Portia and Dennis decided to do the Switch challenge. I'm not going to play the song, but I'll let you see the video. It was cute. It was funny. And then last but not least, so because of the coronavirus and everything that's going on, Andy Cohen has postponed the reunion for Real Housewives of Atlanta. He posted, postponed, OMG, we all need something to look forward to and you will get it. When someone asked him, is it canceled? He was like, no, it's just postponed. We will have the reunion. Don't worry about it. So we will get the reunion we've been waiting for. It's just on hold for right now. That is all the tea that I have for this week. Right now, I have a mini living room makeover video up right now that I want you guys to check out. And make sure you check out my bathroom makeover video as well. Also, you guys voted last week on the behind the scenes video on if you wanted me to continue to do Marriage Boot Camp or Shies of Sunset reviews. Marriage Boot Camp won by a landslide. But for my Shies of Sunset folks out there, I am going to try to do reviews here and there if possible. I'm going to do one today because last night's episode was just so good and juicy, but I can't commit to doing it every week because like you guys know, I'm sick, and B, I have a book that I have to get out and work on, so I don't want to overload myself with filming while I'm working on a book. So stay tuned for my Shies of Sunset review from last night. I will see you guys tomorrow for Real Housewives of Atlanta and Good Girls. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure to thumbs up this video, hit that like button, and subscribe to my channel if you have not. And copy you some merch down below. Get you a T-Squad t-shirt, all tea, all shade shirt. Get you a mug, something. Let's talk down below about what y'all think about all of this tea that was spilled today, from Nene and her open marriage to Stevie J talking about lace fronts. Let's get into it down below. Love you guys. Bye.